Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Brian Motivator. As you all know that this is a channel of inspiration and teachings. Today, I'm privileged to have a guest speaker. He has many things that I can't talk about. But this man, as you can see, I have several pics that he had together with Baba Messias, who is the spiritual founder of Legio Maria. He's amongst those followers of Legio Maria who fought for Legio Maria. And today we want to know, what is it that he knows about Baba Messiah? He spent a lot of time with Baba Messiah. What's the secret of Baba Messiah? And what are some of the miracles that he saw Baba Messiah doing? Ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome the one and only, my guest for today, Mr. Nandwa.
Okay, my name is Armak Namai Nandwa. I was born in the year 1959 at Nairobi in a small church known as Our Lady of Visitation Church, Nairobi. That's a Catholic church. Before Baba Messiah took me over to Legend Maria in the year 1976. Baba Messiah took me from that church as a friend and as let's say, because I was one of those crooks in Nairobi at that time. I used to beat people. I used to snatch people's property without even them knowing. So I was a very tough man at that time. I was a drunkard, I was a smoker, a bank smoker, and a cigarette smoker. And all those ones did not help me. I went to school up to the University of Nairobi. I've got a doctorship degree in doctors. I've got a master's in human physiology from the University of Nairobi. And before I went to Legend Maria, I thought it would be a church of those people who doesn't have anything, poor people, those people who are sick, those people who don't know anything on earth. And to make it also good on my side, Baba Mise trusted me since I joined that church in the year 1976 up to today. Me being the first or the last man to talk to him in my ethnic language, that's Luya, when that time he was breathing on earth here in
Mr.
Manyata.
Nandwa, excuse me, you mean you talked to Baba Messiah last time before he died at Manyata?
I talked to him. I was the last man, and he was and I was the last man to be, they say, to be praised on earth here in Legend Maria side or on like any other person who can be praised.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just humbled to be with a man who has 3 degrees. So you mean you have 3 degrees?
Yes.
And this man, as you can see, humbled to meet this man. You are the person who talked about Messiah last time before he died in Manyata, 5th September 1991, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, that's the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know, who is Baba Messias to you? People call him different names. Some people have nicknamed Baba Messias. Some call him Mondeto. Some call him Son of Kano. Some call him the brother to Owino. Some call different names from ours. Now I want, according to you, who is Baba Messias? You are a scholar.
Baba Messiah, as I know or as I know him, he's a spiritual leader of Legend Maria of African Church Mission, and he came and raised in the lowland. He was brought up in at Angoro by a parent named Obimbo. Obimbo had a son known as Wilson Ovino. When Baba Messiah came to that home, he appeared in that home, and he did so many miracles as a young guy or as a young boy. He used to model these cows. He used to model even birds. When he modeled them, he can put in more effort to make it work that the cow he has made can walk.
Wow.
Or the bird he has made can fly. Those are some of the miracles which made him to be, let's say, a spiritual leader or a person different from any other person who can be trusted this land.
That's so incredible. And how did he become to be a Legio Maria? Because many people may criticize this church.
The church is criticized because of wearing these councils, gowns. And a person like me who went to school, I had so many indifferences with Baba Messiah as the leader of Legion Maria. And I used just to say he's not one of the leaders, and he can't be a leader, somebody who was born just in the Kano. Until I proved, when I went to stop his convoy at Makongeni St. Mary's in the year 1976, when I was a tough man in that area, they used to call me Kadwaro.
Oh my.
Because of I used to drink and to be very harsh to people, young boys, even old men, even parents. Even my parents feared me.
Wow.
But I was going to church,
Catholic
church. Our lady of the station. Is when because of that, just wanted to prove whether this Baba Messiah is really God or what.
Yeah.
When I approached the Legion Marias, they told me something of the sort that if you want to prove that he's the true God or he's the true Son of God,
yes,
just see through his hands,
the palm of the hands,
see how he will appear. He will be like a European. He'll be like an African. He can be a fat man. He can be a slim man.
So you mean he was changing?
He was changing on form, and he knows each and every language. So when I tried to stop that convoy, the Legion Maria feared me. Even themselves, they said, "How can a person come, putting on Raya and is following Messiah?" That is when I was following that convoy, till where it went, where it stopped. The Messiah or Baba Messiah stopped there, and he gave an evangelical teachings. After giving those teachings, is when he turned round and saw me and greeted me in my language.
Oh, you are a lawyer, so he greeted you in Luya language.
He greeted me in Luya language.
And you've never met before. He knew you by the name.
We have never met even before.
What an incredible
That is the
story.
first time I had seen him. Although I was seeing him in, let's say, in pictures, like the old East African studio in Nairobi, where there was a portrait of him putting a hand like this.
Yeah, I've seen such.
Yes. I just went there to cast that portrait. This man from Kano, how can he be coming to Makongen to cheat people as he got while he's not? So that is the spirit which was calling me to come to Legion Maria. And to prove Messiah is really the Son of God, is really God, when he was going, or when he was breathing last on earth here, he called me through spiritual at Nairobi, come to Manyata Legion Maria. Legion Maria is leaving you. He told me at 3 a.m. in the morning on 4th of September 1991, and I had to come. He told me, come before 6 in the evening. I reached Manyata Legion Maria at 5:30. And when I reached there, so many people are gathered, saying, where is the Messiah? He has gone. He's talking to angels. He's talking to what?
Were people mourning or they were happy celebrating?
They were, it was sad.
Oh, Baba Messiah has gone.
No, they were sad that he's sick. He cannot talk. He cannot talk.
Yet gone.
Yeah, he's not yet gone. But when I read there, he greeted me. He said, Usite salutari nostrum, amen, no pater cum spiritum sanctus, amen.
Is that a Latin language?
That's a Latin language.
Wow.
Which we used to greet one another in
Latin.
In Legion Maria. It's a Legion Maria greeting. Yes. When he said like that, people started coming. That our God has risen up. Our God has risen up. And Babo Sechwe.
In Luo, Babo Sechwe.
In Luo. Yeah. So when the people, when people came through seeing us through the windows, the door, yes, the Messiah was talking, and he told me, you my son, you come from my mother's land, that you are grandson to me through my mother's place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just as Jesus was born in Bethlehem,
Uh-huh.
there's nothing wrong saying that even Baba Messiah was born somewhere.
Okay.
So he was born also like
Human.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Some people pretend to say that only white people are the ones who are gods or who are who are the Jesus,
The
and the
mighty.
black ones are.
Satan. But that's how demonstrated. Tell me something. I have a picture here, my audience, and I can see you are offering a briefcase. What was happening in this picture?
Oh, this picture,
Mhm.
this one is after I had given him my teeth.
Okay.
So he requested something from me, and I had to put money.
So the money that was in the briefcase, it was full in the
It
the
was
briefcase.
full in the briefcase. You
This is so
can see even
incredible.
there is another one here, which is there
Yes.
must be another one which is open.
Okay.
He's wondering how that man came.
This man.
Yes,
this
he's
man.
wondering. He's
I have
wondering.
a photo here. But what made you like? Which means you really cherish Baba Messias and you see
Yes.
Baba Messias God.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is so very interactive interview, Mr. Nandwa. Mr. Nandwa, sometimes back, I've heard of your story that you were jailed, you were in a life sentence.
Yes.
What happened that today you are out, yet your years are not over?
Okay, I was jailed under President Moi's regime.
Mm-hmm.
President Moi requested some money from my office
Okay.
where I was working.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told him to give me something to show that I'm giving him that money for the elections or something of the sort, he said, "No, I'm being cheeky."
Okay.
Yeah, or I'm not keeping his words.
Okay.
He had to tell the our secretary, cabinet secretary, chief secretary, who was Mr. Nechai, to take me to court. Even in the chambers, I was told you have been jailed for life.
Okay. But
Without
how did
anything.
you came out? Your years are not yet over.
Unfortunately, when after 10 years at committing maximum prison, I entered that prison with my katana, this one. It's not this one, but I've kept it it is in my safe
The
box.
real one.
The real one. Not this one, but it's like this one.
That's the same.
So, when I went to jail, I had to remain with that katana of mine
in the court chair.
in the court chair. So I remained with it. They didn't see that one.
How,
even removing that one.
How did you able to escape with this? Yet when you are supposed to jail, they expect you to be naked. How did
Yes, I just left it in my neck, and nobody could see it.
What a miracle!
After 10 years,
yes,
when I prayed to Bikira Maria about my jail, telling her, Bikira Maria, you know people who have done good for you, who have done bad for you, who have done anything bad in the world. You are the one who saves them, or you are the ones who keeps them in a good place. Why am I suffering here? I'm praying this so that the next day the Messiah can take my heart, so that I may be with him.
You suffered, and now you feel like now it's worth dying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I prayed hard like that, Bikram Maria said, tomorrow you will go.
How
You'll
did
be
it
released.
happen? How did it happen? Was
It
like
happened. It was just like a dream.
Okay.
Because now at 3 a.m. in the morning is when I was praying, and by 10 a.m. that morning, the prison commander sent a prison warder to come and call my name Mark Namai Nando.
After praying this katana. Therefore, this is a very powerful weapon.
Yes, it's a very powerful weapon.
What happened?
So when we went to the office, I was asked, are you the one Mark Namai Nando who was jailed by Mr. Moi on such and such issues? I said, yes. Do you have your people outside? I said, yes, I've got my people outside. I said, if we go, can we find them? Yes. I told them, go to St. Teresa's Kariobangi Legion Maria. You will find those people. When they went, they found those people. When they came at the prison, committee maximum that is, yes, we were put 3 people in a line, and they chose me as their person.
Amongst the 3.
Among the 3. The two people were chased away.
Okay.
When walking now to the office, from that window, from that window, glass window, there was a glass window, is when they saw my katana. They said, "How? Those people outside are putting only is you. How did you come with this one?" I said, "No, I just came with like any other man that day. Why didn't we record this one? I didn't give it to you, and it is my property."
It's shocking, man.
So they didn't see it for 10 years.
What?
Now they are seeing it
The
after
last
10
day you are
last
supposed
day
to
of-
leave.
It was very hard for me to get out unless I prove how, or it is proved how that one was found.
That was the question now.
Yes. We had to stay for about 6 to 7 hours to wait for the prison commander to come back. When he came back, he said, "Leave alone this man, let him go. He's
That was
free."
the order.
That was the order from above,
What?
of which even me, I didn't know. It's only through prayers. Asking Bikira Maria, asking Baba Messiah about my jail. Life sentence, which I don't know how it came from. Because from the chambers, I was only told, "You have been jailed for life sentence."
Ladies and gentlemen, prayer do wonders. When Daniel was in the den of lion, prayers did miracles. As you can see also for Mr. Nandwa, the prayer did a miracle. What can you tell Africans, the Legend Maria, and those who are not Legend Maria? Just a message.
I should tell those one who are Legend Maria and non-Legend Maria that Legend Maria is a church which has so many, let's say, understandings or so many doings. Because even in the year 1983, a lame person walking on his force was prayed over by Baba Messiah at a God Calvary Legend Maria.
Oh, that was a miracle he did.
That was a miracle he did, yes.
What?
To a lame person. When he reached Midiero Maradek, that man walked up, stood up.
When you will recite the third mystery now.
Yes, that's third mystery. And Baba Messiah said, "Oh, huyu amepona kwa sababu ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Na mimi Mungu yangu namuomba, siwezi kumweka ile nyama irudi hapa, lakini ndio huyu sasa anatembea." And that person walked or lived till it was in the year 1983. And when I was going to jail in the year 1991, that man was still alive. When I came out, I got Legend Maria going into spots, branches,
the
divisions in Legend Maria. Nowadays, I don't know what happened at Good Calvary, because wanasema, we ni mrengo gani, we ni mrengo ya Mombe, we ni mrengo ya Raphael, something of the sort. But me, I normally tell them, mimi, you are Bikira Maria na Baba Messiah.
Yeah, you are for God and God only.
And God only.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was so an interesting interview with Mr. Nandwa. And I want to assure that I'll bring for you more teachings about who Baba Messiah is, and we want to learn together. Thank you so much. What we say is that this is Dr. Brian Motivator channel. Remember, we are born to inspire before we expire. Thank you for watching.